Sure. Hello, everyone, all my friends, new and longtime friends. Thank you for being here. My name is Kathleen Whitehead. I channel a group of loving beings called the Aspects of Love. They bring their highest love and most gentle messages through. I will begin with a short gratitude prayer and then some light language, and we'll move forward with what messages they might have. Dearest divine source of all, we thank you for those here now in this now moment and here in the now moment that has not yet occurred. We thank you for the honor and privilege of doing this work and for your presence here with us today. Amen. Ta ta. Siana ta ta ko sikara ti liana mata ko sikara ti ta a ta a ti ni anara kate sikata ta ti ata da ni amada ta kese etia sikiti etia ta ta ni mata yeta ta kai sikete e si ni anana yeta ta eti eliana na sikete ete. We breathe in love and breathe out love, for that is what we wish to create. The energy of the highest frequency, that is love. We will repeat something our channel said just a moment ago, and that is we are one step closer. Closer to what? Closer to increasing love, closer to the transition, closer to the great authenticity. As we will transform this earth, us along with you, the humans will become more authentic. All beings will become more authentic. You will notice as time progresses that the plants have more vibrant colors, that the animals are more gentle, more loving, more understanding, seem to be getting smarter, if you will. The secret is they've always been smarter. The animals recognize fear and fear in the heart. So a human approaching an animal with fear in their heart, we're speaking of wild animals at this point, will repel the animal. But you might have noticed that even those wild animals, wild is not a very good term, but the animals that are not in captivity or domesticated are getting closer to you. They are a little bit curious because they're seeing that your particular hearts are not full of fear. They will not act this way toward beings that have animosity or fear for them. So you will notice that things change. Might be gradual, but on a certain day you will look around and you will think the colors are so different. They're so bright. The blades of grass seem to have more vibrancy. The animals are calmer. The humans are calmer. There is more love. This is something you should look for as these steps we are taking progress. There is still much change to have happen. Many large changes from the perspective of the 3D reality, as you call it, where the chaos lives, but you are staying away from the chaos. You are not engaging in the chaos. This is a good thing. This will bring you closer, steps closer to where you want to be. It is a time when things are coming up personally for you. You might notice that you are triggered or emotional or just on edge, but that is your signal to look to see what it is that you can brush up a little bit and release and heal. You will notice that your releases and your healings and your brushing up take less chronological time to be successful because you've already cleared away a lot. So we recommend that you notice that you continue to stay away and out of and not engaged with the current chaos. It will continue to bubble and squeak its way through the ethers. It will continue to have an effect. You might even feel the emotions and the chaos, but you can just let those go. You are more sensitive now. You are higher in frequency now. You have done wonderful work. The amount of work that is left is never zero, but you are taking one step closer and closer. Just notice, just continue your loving ways, your learning ways, your healing ways, because we are proud of you, as we hope you are proud of us as we are along this journey with you. We observe each other and our progress. We encourage each other to continue to progress. Don't be alarmed by momentary emotional experiences or momentary triggering experiences. Just notice them and do what you know to do. Release, allow the emotions, and let them pass through you quickly. We love you deeply. We support you in whatever you would like to do. This is a time of great change, and it can make you exhausted. Just do not allow it to make you fearful or doubtful. We love you. We will gift you more with more of our language, and we will add a bigger portion of our love that is not valid because there are no limits, but we will intend that you feel it more at this time. Ha'a yeta te kai ti shianana trai ti anamaka toto yadade patai katili anamasu tiadabate hamai tekieta. Are there any questions that are on your mind tonight?
Yes, I have a question. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
So, I just like some guidance on this subject. There are many people that are in the chaos, are having faulty thinking, leading to faulty actions. And for these people, is it worth it to try to explain to them, to interact with them rationally, or is it just they're thinking what they're thinking and it's a waste of time for someone to try to change, the way they're viewing the world and the way they're acting now? Is it possible to change any of those people's minds, or they just have to go through the turmoil and the chaos and come out the other end however they are?
Each individual being on your planet has chosen their path, their route through whatever they have chosen to experience. The only way that you can assist them is by shining your light, not by teaching them unless they ask to be taught.
Okay.
Because you are teaching them already by shining your love, letting them see your calmness. Eventually they will notice and they will say, how is she doing that? How is she so calm in this? How can she ignore all of this suffering? That is probably what they're thinking at this point. But they're also wishing, I wish I wasn't in the middle of this chaos. But they'll learn because you're teaching, and so is everyone else teaching in some way. So if they are in the chaos, they get the opportunity to observe what you are not observing. So they get to have the opportunity to make choices that you have already made, but you cannot make those choices for them. So do not trouble yourself in doing anything for others to help them along until they ask, and it will be very obvious when it is time for you to open up. But you are teaching them now by your example, and they are learning subconsciously, maybe, but they are learning. It is frustrating to try to have someone understand from your point of view that there's a better way than swimming in the chaos. However, you don't need to have that frustration. You do not need to want to change them. You may allow them to change because they have come to their agreed upon time to accept whatever change. Not everyone will change in your view, but eventually all will have the choice to do whatever they are meant to do. And they may, and some will, leave the planet before they leave the chaos.
Mhm.
You have only to send them off with love. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does, and it's helpful for me, so I know where to put my energies and focuses um, to things that are constructive. Thank you.
Things that are good for you,
Mm,
things that love you. So let them play in their field and you enjoy playing in yours. Thank you for this question.
well, thank you for answering it.
Do you have other questions?
I think I'm I'm a little worn out tonight, so I think I'm good.
We truly appreciate you being here, and we look forward to a longer, heartier discussion when you are a little more rested. And the truth of the matter is the chaos in the world, the chaos around you wears you out. And when it's time for you to rest, loving yourself would be resting. And we appreciate that you were here with us, and we honor the brevity that you seek for this evening. We will leave you again with a bit of our language full of love, and see you the next time.
Thank you. Tamatai say.